It was a quiet day on Sodor. Ah, what a lovely day for a spot of morning, old Harry! Oh, such chic. Ah, that'll be him now. Morning, sir. Wasn't expecting to see you here. I've booked my shelf at Durham, the aluminium works. Won't open for a few minutes, so I thought I'd pop over and see what's going on. You've arrived relatively early, haven't you? 10 minutes to be exact. I know I can count on you, Darrell. Well, I mean, you're bigger than James, but not as big as Gordon or Henry, though. An engine of your size can travel up branch lines, no problem. He paused. It makes you quite adaptable. Oh, is that the chime? I must be off. Cheerio. Adaptable. I like the sound of that. The next day, he told Ginty about what the Fat Controller had said. Adaptable, that's what he says I am. He says I'm the right size for all these branch lines. I mean, that's quite a helpful trait to have. Meanwhile, I'm stuck here shunting, while you gallivant off doing goodness knows. Oh, the Fat Controller's clearly proud he'd invested in such a strong engine like me. Frankly, I don't blame him. We get it, you can do this, that and the other. We know. You don't have to gloat. What? Darrell rolled his eyes lazily. Me gloating? Oh, no, little Toby. I'm not gloating, I'm merely stating the facts, that's all. It's a fact, Darrell, that when an engine gets puffed up in the smoke box, they always get brought down to earth. Watch yourself. Well, that's the definition of killjoy right there. Never known anything like it. What was that? Nothing. A few days later, a thick fog covered the island of Sodor. The engines set off to work with bright lamps to help them on their way. I love it when mist is about. It feels very transfixing. Anyone got a knife? What do you want that for? It's a saying, cutting fog with a knife. Rather odd, I must admit. The engines are gone and it's nice and quiet. Time for a snooze, I think. The yardmaster thought otherwise. Wake up, Darrell. Hey, what? No, I'm not the... Oh. Box vans need to be taken to Farquhar. In your own time. You've really got to knock that off, Darrell. Shut up. Darrell couldn't stay cross for long. He puffed confidently through the fog, his lamp providing a faint guide for the line ahead. Toby was resting when Darrell arrived at the junction. He was thrilled to see Toby again. Hello, little Toby. Considering your position as a versatile tram engine, are we? Oh, don't you start. I've had enough of these trucks acting up already. Only teasing, you understand. Yes, quite. Well, watch out for the tunnel, Darrell. It'll be too narrow for you to charge through at full speed. You'll have to go slow and steady. Remember that. Yeah, slow and steady. I'll tell driver to make a note of it and pin it in me cab. My tanks are full. Would hate to be down the pan in this weather, if you know what that means. Goodbye, Grandfather Toby, Ginty told me. Of course I know what down the pan means, you imbecile. Darrell continued on his way. He was thinking about what he'd say to Toby when they next met. When that wooden tramp sees how much of a good job I've done today, he'll take back everything he's ever said. Slow and steady, Darrell. Now shut it, you lot. That's funny, this fog seems to be getting thicker. Oh, heck, that was sharp. Probably best we slow down. There isn't a tunnel on this line. Silly Toby made it up to scare me, what a joke. As Darrell had lost his lamp, he couldn't see the tunnel entrance until it was too late. Oh, there is a tunnel, my mistake. Still, it won't be a problem for me. I think we'd better slow down here. Nonsense. It's perfectly safe. The crew carefully climbed down from the cab. The light from the fire was the only thing they could see, but they had to put it out due to Darrell's crash. Drat it, we'd better go and warn the signalman. Gad, it's wet in here. What about me? We'll be back soon. Oh, okay then, Fagin. Why don't I consider myself at home? can be rather stubborn sometimes. Everything all right, chaps? I heard a loud noise. It might have been Roger with the vacuum cleaner, mind. What vacuum cleaner? Our engines come off the rails in the tunnel. We're just going to the next box to warn the signalman. Oh, the next signal box is miles from here. You must have missed it with this fog. Use our telephone. It'll save you time. Oh, cheers. The fog had begun to lift when Toby arrived at the river station. He noticed the station master holding a red flag. Oh dear, what's the matter now? Darrell's derailed in the tunnel. Would you mind bringing his trucks up here and helping him back to the sheds? Percy can take the trucks to Farquhar when he's finished at the harbour. Oh, good grief, he's lost the coal now. I'd a right mind to leave him there. Teach him not to be so cocky. Keep the line blocked. Fair point. So with that, Toby left with a gang of workmen to see to Darrell up ahead. Eventually he arrived at the tunnel. Oh no. Hello, Darrell. Funny this, but I believe Henry did the big engine stuck in tunnel thing years ago. Please don't. Well. Toby smiled as he was coupled up. You can learn lots from this, lots indeed. Toby left the trucks in the yard at the river station. Then he returned by himself to the tunnel once more. Workmen had propped the tunnel up using metal poles and had levered Darrell, who now felt very foolish indeed, back onto the rails. Only thing now is to get you back to the sheds. For such an independent engine, I'm baffled you need my help. Pushing a heavy engine through an unstable tunnel? That's a bit risky, isn't it? Oh, certainly, but I'll do it. What more would you expect from me, anyway? Toby slowly buckled up behind Darrell.
Come on, you! Bit of wheel arch grease, eh?
Darrell hadn't the effort to reply. At first Toby struggled, but sure enough it became easy. At last the two engines were out in the open air. Well, Darrell. I thought you were adaptable. Not to tunnels, clearly. Please stop. You know they ought to demote you from Great Western and call you Second-Rate Western instead. Please. Well, be fortunate you didn't bring the roof down. All right, you've made your point. Heaven's sake, stop gloating. But I'm not gloating, Darrell. I'm merely stating the facts. How right you are, Toby. How very right you are.